God definitely says we're unique. Our fingerprints show it, our handprint shows it, which is more what they use today. You know, there's no one like us. Now, other people have our name, even our first, last name, maybe even our first and middle and last name, but there's no one just like us, like you, like me. So, with that, God has a purpose for each and every one of us. He's put different gifts and abilities and talents into each and every one of us. So, the package deal of who we are, even on the inside, not just our physical body, is unique. Okay. I want to encourage you to own that uniqueness that God has put inside of you and to realize that even though you've had a life altering loss and you don't feel like it, you probably don't feel like it right now, you still have a purpose and God has a purpose for your life. I had to realize a popular verse that I used to hear quoted a lot, thought, yeah, I've heard it enough. God showed me I needed to own that. And it's Jeremiah 29:11. So I'm going to read it briefly. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. I still need to stand on this because I still, through the marriage crisis and all that happened with COVID and my daughter and my grandchildren having to be adopted out, it was a lot of ongoing huge things that happened in my life, more than any other time in my life, very difficult things to walk through. I had to own that God still has a plan for my life. So I encourage you to do that. With that comes my first principle or step in what can help you to find new purpose and to have purpose, period, after such an earth shaking loss. Okay. And that's to remember what you desire, remember what you're good at. Now, when I share these 5 principles, I'm not saying you're going to be ready to embrace all 5 right now. This is a video you can go back on and remember later, but just keep these in your mind and in your heart that you do need to remember what was. Now, part of the whole test of the whole thing you're going through is it's going to either some things are going to drop off and other things, new things are going to emerge. And we're going to talk about the new in a minute. Okay. But you just don't dismiss the things that were already there. If you lost your spouse, that's huge, especially a spouse of many, many years that you were married and most of your life together, probably, right? It is, you got to find your identity again. And that's a huge thing to note. Part of finding new purpose is to know your identity.